So I'm reaching out to somebody that I've had on the channel before. Actually, shout out to Jalen, who has helped tremendously get a lot of people between Dante Bowe and a lot of the people from Maverick City, including Identify Creative Group. I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but I was talking to the music director at our church, who is probably the best guitarist I've ever met. We were talking, I was telling him about my plans. He's an incredible songwriter, incredible musician, went to Berkeley, and he's the co-owner of a wedding band group. We were talking, I was telling him my plans, just between a lot of things, between the idea of wanting to do a concert, and filming and everything, kind of getting his thoughts, and also the idea of potentially doing a tour. And we were talking and stuff, and he was giving me all his thoughts, and he's significant. He's in his 50s, and he's like, so he has a lot of wisdom compared to and a ton of. The guy probably plays 100 gigs a year at minimum. So yeah, 4 times a week, probably from like May through October, and then a couple times a week during I don't know, probably if not 200 gigs a year. So he has a lot of experience, way more than I do at the moment. One thing he said that was really fascinating, he said one thing he regrets not doing, and one thing that he thinks would have helped him tremendously, is getting a manager early. And he thinks that I might be at the time where I could use him and benefit from a manager, somebody that would help book the tours, or reach out to these places and potentially help set up the if I were to do a concert, all this stuff that I don't know, and I respect his opinion tremendously, and it's something I'm looking into. So just putting a feeler out there, reaching out to Identify Creative Group, who manages Dante Bowe and Aaron Moses, and a couple other people potentially from Maverick City. And because I have a relationship with them already, because I had them on the channel, all of them between Identify People, which was Sydney and Taiwan, and between having Dante and Aaron and the rest of Maverick City on here, I figured, you know what, I'll probably still shop around, and I don't know, I don't even know if I'll take it, but in general, I'll take on a manager. But the idea of just potentially just seeing what people are offering at the moment, and especially somebody that I kind of have somewhat of a relationship already, I figured, you know what, let me reach out, see if they're even taking on clients at the moment.